Hey guys, Jeeps here, and welcome back to Tribes Ascend. We're gonna do another look at some of the Twinfusor stuff, shall we? This time, we're hopping over to Soldier, because why not? So, we're running a similar perk and everything loadout to what you saw on when I did the Accelerate update thing for Soldier. We're gonna play defense, except instead of the Gas Rifle and the Thumper DX, which is actually what I usually run on my Soldier, we're gonna go Twinfusor Eagle Pistol. Now I have to say, from the little bit I've used the Twinfusor on the Soldier so far, I kinda like it. But I don't know if I like it as much as Gas and... Yeah, okay, that was pretty satisfying. It's always nice to get a kill when you're about to say you don't like a weapon as much as you were hoping. But yeah, I think I prefer the Assault Rifle Thumper loadout, or Gassed and Thumper DX, whatever, you know what I mean. Either way. Oh, speaking of Twinfusors, let's see what he's got. Oh, wait, whatever. He almost killed himself, but nice, dude. But you might enjoy this more than the regular Twinfusor. Ah, come on. I would have blue-plated, or yellow-plated him. Yeah. Yellow. Doesn't sound as good. Ah! Keep getting kills stolen from. Where'd that infiltrator go? Well, he just exploded. Good. Good. But I know I was kind of all set to say I wasn't liking this as much as I kind of hoped. Only to then find I'm quite enjoying it, actually. Maybe it's just going better this game than any of the ones I've done previously with it. But there's not a whole lot different than with the Heavy. I mean, obviously the damage numbers are different, but it plays the same way. Now the problem is, I think I enjoy the Twinfusor more as a secondary so far than I do as a primary. With the Soldier, this could just be because I like having an automatic weapon, especially when playing defense, and you lose that here. And frankly, I'm awful with the Eagle Pistol. Yeah, I know it's a hit scan weapon, and I shouldn't even be possible to be awful with it, but, well, I'm a terrible shot. That's why I like explosive weapons. And, come on. I've gotten so used to having to lead targets and stuff with this game, that now that I don't have, with a gun that I don't have to, I don't know what to do. You know, eventually I'm gonna not miss these last hits. Ha, last hits. This is not really the kind of game where you normally say last hit, but you know what I mean. Alright. Alright, where's... Oh, got people. How are we even doing? I haven't... Well, no one's scored yet. Ugh. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna lose to this Thumper DX guy. I don't know, I'm weird in that I actually have an easier time hitting with the arcing explosive weapons, like Thumpers, Bolt Launchers, mostly Thumpers, because I don't really use the Pathfinder too much, than I do with the straight firing ones. Which is weird, because these are, in theory, easier to hit with. Is kind of the point of that. Up. Oh god, no energy. Not a good place to be in. Oh, get this guy. Oh yeah! Oh, he didn't kill him though. And there are moments like that when you miss the sheer damage of Twinfusor blue plating. Or, sorry, Spinfusor blue plating. Alright, well. That's setting in to be a bit of a long game. So let's see, what else is there to... Oh, come on! Come on. You're kidding me, right? You are kidding me? You are not seriously thinking you're gonna win, buddy. The other problem I have with it is still forgetting I can fire again immediately. And waiting, therefore wasting what the weapon is. Now this just comes from not using it enough. But it's definitely going to be a bit of a problem if you're used to the Twinfusor, because it does still feel like a Twinfusor. Now, what's really nice is the mobility you get from this. Just because disc jumping got buffed in general with the Twinfusor update, that's a known fact. Now, as best as can tell, and best as I've been told, Twinfusors don't have quite the same knockback in the one shot that... Oh, wow, that was a clutch grenade, whoever did that. Yeah, well done, man. Well done, that was amazing. But yeah, it doesn't have quite the same knockback as the regular Twinfusor. Sorry, I keep getting those mixed up. The regular Twinfusor. However, for the tiny amount of self-damage you're going to be doing, bear in mind, this is not with Egocentric, and... I mean, okay, you're still doing close to 400, but that's a lot less than you're doing with a Twinfusor. Ow. Ow. Body. There we go. So it gives you some nice kind of hazard-free mobility, as a soldier especially. Well, especially. It's good for all of them. I'll see if I can gun this guy down. I bet I can't. Turn it. Yeah, oh, I didn't get the return. Oh, going through the fractal is a bad idea. Oh, wow, this is going to be a long game. We're not going to show this whole game if it keeps going like this, but I think you're getting the idea of the weapon for the soldier. It doesn't replace, as far as defense goes, I don't know if I would take it over an assault rifle thumper combo. You know, be it the assault rifle or gas rifle, take your pick. Pick your poison, all that good stuff. What are you doing, you idiot? I love it when they don't move. But it could be a pretty nice alternative to the Twinfusor. Moving for something a little different. It's definitely enjoy. Ow! I don't even know what just hit me. It sounded like a shotgun. Was that a shotgun? Is there a guy up there? I don't think that grenade's gonna make it. That was stupid. It's a nice alternative. Ow. Ow. And I think, that's a good thing. That is a good thing for a weapon to be. I'm so glad to kind of have eaten my words in the Twinfusor video, and a lot of you guys called me on this, and you were right. The gun's very reasonable. Arguably, it's not as good as the regular Twinfusor, which I guess is also a problem, but that's maybe just coming from me being terrible. But more than likely, it's a nice side grade. That is what you want your weapons to be. You want side grades. And this game's had a bit of trouble with that. Not, I think, from an intentional design standpoint. I would not call Tribes a pay-to-win game, simply by merit of it isn't. Now, I'm sure someone's out there arguing right now with me, you know, in their head. But pay-to-win means you can buy something that is strictly more powerful and unavailable to get in any other way. That doesn't exist in this game. Hi-Rez isn't necessarily great at balance, however, I will give you that. And that's where some of these things come from. I mean, the Jackal is the prime example of this. Pretty much every weapon they implemented since the Gladiator, when it was new, up until these Twinfusors, were a little too good. Jackal is arguably still a little too good. Again, we're not here to talk about the Jackal, though. But the Twinfusors are a nice side-grady option, and that's fantastic. Good job, Hi-Rez. More weapon updates like these. More side grades. Again, this is going off the Soldier and the Juggernauts option. The Pathfinders very well could be broken. I haven't gotten there yet. But, so far... Oh, come on. Ow. Ow! So far, good side grade. Kind of like it. Don't know if I would use it as my primary weapon option, but that's good. I like options. It's another alternative that's kind of fun. I'll stick with my assault rifle and my thumper, but Twinfusor, you're okay. You're okay. Hell, who knows? You might be better on offense. On defense, you're okay. So that's it, guys. That'll be it for this look at the Twinfusor. As always, we'll be back with more for the Pathfinder at some point. I need to either get a friend to kind of help me out with that one, or I need to come up with a viable chasing build, because there's no way I'm going to be showing you trying to cap, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what routes. But I'll see if I can throw together maybe a chasing build. I'll practice a little, and hey, Twinfusor Chaser could be fun. So could getting exploded. So that's it for now, my friends. As always, like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, leave a comment if you've got anything to discuss. If you're a bit more experienced with the Twinfusor than I am, you may have some input you would like to lend, and I would love to hear it. So that's it. As always, I've been Jeeps. Damn it. I'll talk to you guys later.